releases that I'm excited for, and so on and so forth. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. So I have read 78 books so far this year. 78 books. I'm proud of that number. My goal was 70 or 65 books, so we have surpassed my goal, which is great. What more can I ask for? My favorite books so far this year. We're going to go over the happy part first. My favorite books. My first one is one I've read earlier on this year, and it is The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I really enjoyed this book. Oh my god, it was so fun. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. It was a 4-star read for me. I don't think I've given a book 5 stars this year. I genuinely haven't given a book 5 stars since last January when I read like Binding 13 and the Boys of Tommen series, basically. The Boys of Tommen series. I've gotten so picky, and there hasn't been a book that really like did it for me and made like a lasting impression. There has been a few books like this one I loved, and I would originally give it 5 stars because I loved it, but I don't think about it as often as books I have given 5 stars a few years ago. So yeah, The Paradise Problem is a adult romance. So good. It's like rich people problems. Well, not really, but the main character goes into like a fake marriage with this guy. She doesn't know anything about him. He wants to get an apartment, I think, and he needs to have a wife, and she needs something that's relating to him. And then that man comes back to this girl looking for like their arrangement again, because one of his family members is getting married in this island, and he needs his wife. I think they were married, yeah. So he's like, can you help me? She's like, yes, pay me money. There we go. So she goes to this island with him, and it's just so fun. It's like such a genuine romance. So good. I might go a bit quick through this video because I want to put up the books on the screen, and my phone storage does not have the capacity to allow me to put it into iMovie and then download it and then upload it. My phone capacity storage is not good. Another book that I loved 4.5 stars, Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. So good. It's a sci-fi, something typically I don't read. I listened to this on audio, which I recommend. It was so good. It was so entertaining, so funny. The main character was very humorous. He took the piss out of himself all the time, which I loved. The book starts off with him waking up in a spaceship, not knowing what in God's name went on, or what's going on. Why is he strapped to this? Why are wires coming out of him? Why is there a robot feeding him food? He's confused. We go back and forth between him on the ship being confused and him before going on the ship and, figuring out why he ended up on this spaceship. He meets this other alien force, which I love that character, Rocky, so much. Love Rocky. Love this book, so good. The next book I really enjoyed was All My Rage by Sabathir. Sabathir can do no wrong. She is a phenomenal writer. She is a great person. She writes books that are genuinely very good, and she's amazing. This is a contemporary book, and I really recommend it. I is just mostly fantasy, and it's set in the desert. The setting was beautiful. The main character was so feisty and so headstrong, and it was just really good. And we go through like war, because they're the kings. Of course, he's not good. He's not good. We want to get rid of him. Such a good trilogy. So powerful. So good. The next book that did I bring it over? I didn't. The next book I really, really enjoyed, and I think the last one that I'm going to recommend in this video is Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. What can we say? Of course I was going to pick this as in one of my favorite books so far this year. Chloe Walsh, amazing woman. Amazing woman. I will talk more about this book and how I feel in my June wrap up. But I loved that book. 4 stars. 4 stars. I would never reread it. But it was such a good book. And anyone who hates it and who hates Chloe can absolutely leave my channel. Goodbye. So that was that section. The next is what are some of my most disappointing books of the year so far. And the first one that came to mind is this one. This is Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. I give this book, I think, 3 stars. No, 3.5. It was just the most irrelevant book. Waste of time. Nothing happened. Literal to God. Some few things happened. But mostly nothing happened on this whole book. The thing is, when I was reading it, I enjoyed it a lot. I was having a fun time because I liked these characters. When I finished the book, I still was like, oh, it was good. 3.5. I read reviews, which is my issue. When I read reviews of books that I'm like on the fence of, I could be swayed. I was swayed. I read some, 2-3 star reviews, and I was like, yes. So I'm now on the bandwagon of this book. Was very much a filler book. It was fun, but it was a filler. It was a series filler. So this is one of my disappointing books. The next one was just a book that I didn't think was great. I had no expectations for it. Oh, whoops. It was this one. The book Nook Curse. It was this author's first book that she's published. First off, let me ask you a question. How old do you think this woman is? Have a good look. She looks like 18, 16 to 18, 16 to 20. The main character, this woman, is 32. I'm sorry. She does not look 32. I thought this was YA. It's not. It's adult. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. We're gonna not talk about more. We'll talk about it in my June wrap up. Right. Next is a new favorite author, and definitely, without a doubt, Annabelle Monaghan. She wrote Nora Goes Off Script, Summer Romance. Those are the only two books I've read so far, but I really, really like also Annabelle Monaghan's newest release. Really want to read that. I wanted to buy it in the shop when it came out. It came out the same day of releasing 10, but none of her books were in the shop, so I don't think she's in the shops in Ireland, in the bookshops, or she might be, but the ones I went to, there was none there. A series that I'm excited to read, or a book I'm excited to read, this Quartet by Sabatier. I have been reading since 2016, 2017. These books have been coming out as I've been reading them. So this came out in 2020. So I read the first book, An Ember in the Ashes, and then I read the second one. I think that was out, possibly, A Torch Against the Night. And then I waited for the third one to come out, and then I waited for this one to come out. And for each of them, I've had to reread the whole series, because it gets hard to remember what's happened in the series. It's a YA fantasy. Very good. Very, very good. Highly recommend. So I've just been putting off this book because I haven't wanted to reread the other ones. But ladies and gentlemen, I am rereading. I'm currently listening to A Torch Against the Night. I'm almost done, and I'm going to read this book in the next 2 months, or a month, possibly July. I'm going to finish in July, hopefully. I'm going to be so proud of myself and so happy. I recommend this series so much. It's so good. Right, that is going to be my mid-year